Imagine having a dog with really high energy, and you want to find a place to take that dog so they can mentally and physically exercise themselves, or having a dog with anxiety or fear problems, and you want to take them to a place where they're comfortable to bring them out of their shell and build confidence for everyday life. Or even having a reactive dog, you want to be able to take that dog to a place where you can train that behavior comfortably and not be stressed out the entire time you have that dog. Good morning, Bulldogs. My name is Sierra Parks, and I bring to you Summit Agility, where we turn zoomies into skills. I've been training dogs for over 10 years now. In Onslow County, the problems we're solving in Onslow County is the lack of safe, well-equipped areas to take your dog to train, exercise, and socialize. Often, dog parks are seemingly the solution, but often lead to dog fights, health risks, and behavioral issues. Our solution: dog agility training. Summit Agility. We will be able to provide you hands-on guidance, exercise for those dogs, socialization, confidence building with the dog, and even bonding between the owner and dog. It also improves obedience passively through training. Our competitors: it's going to be that local dog park where a lot of people take their dogs to the park. We're going to be able to offer safer and more purposeful socialization. Also, the online training options. We're going to be able to provide you that hands-on guidance with our expert trainers. And then the local trainer. Compared to the local trainer, we're going to have that variety in training. In Onslow County, 41% of the population are dog owners, leaving us 88,000 dog owners. Of that population, our target market, we're going to be targeting the active and competitive dog owners, families and first-time dog owners, rescue centers, senior and retired people looking to stay active with their dogs, and the trainers and enthusiasts. Funding needed. We're asking for $13,000. This is going to cover our initial equipment costs, as well as the fencing for the training area and initial marketing. Our sales channels: we're going to be conducting sales in person, our website, social media sales, local vendor events that we attend, and promotional offers via email. Our marketing activities: we'll be marketing on our website, having that online presence through Facebook, Instagram, local and paid advertising, community engagement. When we go to those local vendors, we can showcase like what we can offer, and then partner with local businesses and rescue centers. Our financial projections: with a 25% market share, we plan to work with 15 clients the first year, starting in June when we start, and then increasing by 25% that following year. Milestones: we've already built our business plan, we've created an LLC, and opened a business checking account. Our next steps is to purchase that equipment and start marketing, and then next year we plan to expand and building our indoor facility, so we will have an outdoor and indoor option. Team members: me, myself, I'll be the owner, manager, and lead trainer of the company, and then Ishmael Davis will be our assistant trainer. Partners and resources: Jacksonville Onslow Chamber of Commerce, Marine Federal Credit Union, SBC, Summit Kennels, BNI, and AKC. Just to kind of end it, a personal story of mine. My first dog ever, she was a border collie. When I first got her, terrified of everything. Just her self-esteem was very low. I started doing agility training with her. After years of us training and just competing all over the state, she changed into a completely different dog. Very confident, just thrilled with life. I saw what agility training could do, and that's what I want to provide to the community. Whew, questions? Oh, no, I'm crying.
Well, I think that just shows you're passionate about this opportunity, and certainly those dogs that come to you. You answered certainly some of my questions throughout your presentation. I was curious about the obedience piece. I guess that comes passively.
Yes, yep.
And providing this agility training. How do you anticipate kind of running are these going to be group sessions, individual private sessions, one-on-one?
Yeah, so the way we're going to do it, I'll have beginner, advanced, and intermediate group classes, and that'll be classes that'll hold up to 5 people per class. It'll be throughout the week. It's kind of still depending on the days, but yeah, group classes. I will have private lessons so we can get that more one-on-one time if we want to work on something specifically. And then I'll also be renting out like the training area for certain times when people want to just come and train or work on something by themselves for those advanced trainers.
Thank you.
In looking at this, certainly the high energy dogs, like a border collie or things like that. I've got a large dog. He's 145 pounds. Is that something that he can come and do agility, or is it limited as far as like I don't need the equipment? Will this pertain to all dogs?
All dogs. So a lot of people, because I've competed in agility. I did it for years. Love the sport. If you like that adrenaline rush, like it's fun. That's why we want those like active dog owners. So it's like taking your kid to a sports game and they're competing, you get super excited for them. It's that same exact feeling with your dog. But it's any dog. Your dog doesn't have to be fast or good or anything like that. It's confidence building. It's getting them out there to it's a more stimulating environment. It's a great training area. Don't think of it as like my dog has to be like the best to do this. Not at all. Any dog, I've seen all breeds do agility. It's something to get them out there.
Would you anticipate either indoor or outdoor, will you have multiple lanes that the dogs can run on, or will it just be kind of one?
Yeah, so my ultimate goal, I wanted to start soon. That's why I'm starting with that initial outdoor area. A decent size, a standard like AKC, USDA type training area is going to be a 50 by 50. So we're going to start with that outside. I'm also going to, next year I want to build that indoor facility, and I'll have both options. That way, like wintertime, like I can still train and work with people, so we'll have the indoor. And then eventually over time, I'm going to start my own AKC kennel club, agility club, and we'll actually be able to bring in people from like all over the state to actually compete at dog agility trials.
Thank you.
I noticed in the revenue, it appears that kind of every other month, like it kind of goes up and comes down.
Yeah, so I tried to kind of pick it, especially for the first year. So we're also going to be offering membership plans. Okay. I can give you guys the pricing as well for these plans if you would like. But for a membership plan, it's for the whole year. And that gives you limitless classes. Whenever you want, you can come to those classes. And I didn't have it marked where I would sell like for sure. I kind of put it every other month, so that's why you see that like dipping down with the revenue. The next year, it starts to even out more because it'll be more consistent. It's just with the group classes, that's going to be my average sale for most people.
Gotcha.
Your direct competitors, are they in Onslow County or are they outside?
Yes, ma'am. So there are 3 other direct competitors, and there's obviously other local trainers, but the direct trainers offer agility training. Mm-hmm. The only reason we're going to have that full source. So the other competitors, they offer agility training, but they don't offer like the full entire course or all of the equipment included for like an actual agility trial. But yes, ma'am, 3 other direct.
Okay.
I was curious as I read through this kind of, how does this recur, right? I mean, how do, once my dog is comfortable. But it sounds to me like this is one of those, almost like a sport, right? When you get involved with it and you start enjoying it, it's one of those things that you want to continue to come back to.
It's very exciting. When I first got into it, I just wanted to get my dog out to start training and stuff. But yeah, they start doing it, and then you start going to events and stuff like that. And then say you get good. That's why we have the beginner, intermediate, advanced. You start leveling up. Like we start with just fundamentals, then we start moving to those contact equipment, and then we start moving to like full-on timed courses. And then once you reach that advanced level, like you're pretty much good to go out and start competing. At that point, that's when you start winning titles, and you just keep getting further and further. It's just an adrenaline rush, and a lot of people love it. Like even if you're not good at it, it's just something to get out there and do. And it's great training for your dogs. And Onslow County honestly just lacks these kind of things.
Have you seen success with dogs that may not have had the obedience training up front, and they show up and you're trying to teach them through the agility? Do they still pick that up, or is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
So yeah, like they're gonna pick up that obedience passively. So say I have like obstacles, I'm ready to do a course, or we're just starting to teach. You're gonna automatically